Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about the L'Oreal Total Cover line. And that's why I look like this. I have my eye makeup done, my brows, and nothing else. Fresh face. Cleanly washed. So I picked these up at CVS. They are pretty expensive. Like really expensive. The foundation is $12.99. And I did pick up the shade 305 Natural Beige, and my self tan has worn off, so I'm a little unsure that the color will be right. And I also picked up the Pro Concealing and Contour thing. They are cream, conceal, and contours, and it comes with a little sponge as well. And this thing was $16.99. Y'all. Expensive. It seems expensive to me for these, but I don't know. We'll see how they work out. And I am also a little nervous. I've never done cream contouring, so I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm excited to try it out at the same time because I've wanted to try it, but I've just never done it. So we're gonna try that out today. Now the foundation, it says that you get an ounce. Let's compare it to the other one. Okay, so you also get an ounce in the Pro Matte and Pro Glow, but the packaging looks different. I don't know why they didn't just keep it in the same packaging. Anyways, this says that it is a 24-hour foundation, full coverage, weightless feel. It is a natural matte, coverage high, complete, texture, air light. So I think this is gonna be like super thick because I don't know if you can hear it. When you shake it, it just doesn't sound like it's separating. It sounds like it's just one big blob moving. This thing, it says pro tip, says use everywhere, face, neck, arms, and legs to cover imperfections and even skin tone. That's pretty crazy that it says to put it everywhere. So the opening on this one is a little bit smaller, as you can see, as the original packaging of the others, which mine's pretty gross, but it is a little bit different. So I guess without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop in to the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin my hair back because I don't know what I'm gonna get myself into. So since I'm kind of battling with dry skin right now, I'm going to first take the Photo Finish primer water, spritz that all over. And again, since I want to keep this, I want it to be like a luminous look, but I don't want this foundation to completely just make my skin look dull and flat. So I'm also going to go in with this L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. I love this stuff. It kind of reminds me of the Becca Backlighting Primer, I believe is what it's called, and I love that stuff. So I am just going to squeeze some of this on the back of my hand. I guess we'll start small and work our way up. I don't think we'll need too much. You can see. Oh, it is thick, y'all. Like, it is not moving. It may just fall off in a whole ball. Thick. And the color, I think the color is going to be pretty dark, but we'll make it work. Not to worry. So since this is such a thick foundation, even though I use this with all my foundations, I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender. Holy shit. This is thick. And we'll just kind of see how it goes. It's nice. It dries fast. Wow. And I kind of feel like it's going on patchy, like right in here. Since it is so thick, I'm trying to work in small sections and blend it so I don't have to worry about one side drying and the other side I haven't even got to it yet. So that's why I'm working really slowly. It's crazy how thick this is. So I'm out of it on my hand, and I've got half done, even though I would probably like to go over that half again because it's splotchy in some areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip some more off. The color is actually not that bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I'm gonna go over again in this area right here where I feel like it is not separated, but it just went on a little patchy. This is definitely a foundation where you can tell that you're wearing a foundation, but I figured that it would be that way since it claims to be a really full coverage and is and it says it's total cover. So I assumed that it was going to be a thick foundation. Alright, I'm going to zoom you in and I'm going to let you see what this foundation looks like on my skin before I apply anything else. So this is what it looks like. It looks really nice, actually. I think that it covers really nicely. I do feel like it accentuated my pores, but then again, I didn't use my pore filling primer. Alright, so next we're going to try this. I don't know if I'm going to use the sponge or not. I may use a brush. Let's see how pigmented these are. Oh, they're pretty creamy. That's nice. A lot creamier than I thought they would be, actually. I brought my beauty oil in here just in case. Okay, cool. So, let me wipe this off. I'm not going to use the sponge at all. I'll blend out with my beauty blender, but I'm going to use different brushes for my face. I have these sand can brushes that I ordered a long time ago. They're those like toothbrush shaped brushes. I got them on Amazon, I believe, like super cheap. If I can find them, I'll link them down below. But I guess first I'm going to I'm nervous. I'm going to take the little one with the lightest highlighting shade. Oh my gosh. Just load it up. I'm gonna first see how it looks on my hand. Okay. Looks like it'll be decent. Gosh, this is thick too. Which maybe all of this kind of stuff is thick. But it actually is nice. I feel like I'm really dipping into it a lot, in which I could be, because like I said, I've never done this before. I'm gonna take some down the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. Just do a little, you know, do that. And then I think I'll go ahead and add some here. I'm going to take this one. It's a little bit bigger. I'm going to use that for these brushes don't have names, by the way, if you're wondering. Otherwise I would say what they are. So this one's a little bit bigger. I am like completely destroying this palette. Take this one and I'm going to try this. Oh, it seems orange. Loudy. I'm gonna look like a clown. And take a little under my lip. Jawline. Yo, this may be a hot ass mess. Hope not. I'm gonna take this little tiny one and I'm gonna use that for the sides of my nose. I feel so crazy with this on my face. Okay, so I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm going to first work in the light areas. And try to blend and hope for the best. Actually, it's really nice. It does feel though like, because it is so thick, I guess, it is taking a while to blend out. Either that or I just put a ton on. So when I get under here, I'm making sure that I'm blending down because we want that, you know, slimmed effect. So I think this color is probably a little too dark for my skin tone. If I was self-tanned, it would probably be much, much better. What I'm nervous about is blending out this nose. Holy shit. Now that I think that I've kind of got everything blended out, I am now going to go in to the highlighted areas, and I'm going to use this RCMA powder. This is the no color powder, and I'm going to kind of bake a little, see how that works. While that bakes, I'm going to lightly dust the rest of my face with that. Because all of this stuff is so thick, I'm not going to let it sit long, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe all that off. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of set that contour, that cream contour with this NYC Sunny bronzer. Very, very lightly, because I feel like it's already pretty bronze. And then I'm going to take more of that no color powder, and I'm just going to fix up, like kind of clean up the contour right here. So far, I really like how this is performed. I really, really like it. It takes longer, but I really do like how it performs. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off of camera, and I will be back to tell you my final thoughts. All right, so final thoughts, you guys. I love this stuff. I think that it is so nice. I'm gonna have to admit, I am a bigger fan of the contour and highlight palette than I am of the foundation, only because I feel like I have so many foundations that are close to this, but a little bit better formula. Even though I love the way that this foundation looks right now on my skin, like I think that the pores look nice and things like that. Like they aren't like bam out to play. I feel like my what is it? Urban Decay All Nighter foundation gives basically the same look, but applies a lot smoother than this one did. If you guys have tried this and have applied it different ways, and maybe those other ways work better for you, definitely let me know, and I'll give it another try. But I definitely was a big fan of this. It blended, like, it was thick, and I think I probably applied a little too much, and so it took longer to blend, but after it blended, it was just like, oh, like I loved it. This contour, I do like it. I think I used too much. And I think that if you're not careful, it can very, very easily get muddy. But I think that it blended wonderfully. I think that it looks, I mean, I like the way that my makeup looks. I mean, today's my birthday, and when you watch this, it'll be the day after my birthday, but today's my birthday, and I'm gonna keep this makeup on for the rest of the day, so if that tells you anything. But I am definitely a fan. If you don't want to pay the price of the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, I would definitely suggest giving this a try. Like I said, it is $12.99, so not too incredibly bad. Higher priced for a drugstore, but better than $40. So I would definitely suggest giving this a try if you're looking for a dupe for that. Other than the foundation, you guys, go out and get this. They also had the color correcting one, which I don't often color correct. Maybe I could give that a try. But if you're gonna get either of the products, I would definitely suggest trying this out because it's cool. I just think that it gives your makeup a really, you know, polished look. And I thought actually that these brushes, these sand can brushes, did really well I know this is not a first impressions on these brushes, but I've used these before and I didn't like them. But using them for this contouring, I actually really, really liked them. But other than all of that information, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this sort of thing. And if there are any other products that you would like for me to try out, definitely leave those in the comments down below or tag me in posts, you know, whatever. And I'll see if I can work that out. But I love you all. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.